Flamingos at aliens.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure I said flamingos versus aliens. Yep.
Yep. All right. I just want to be able to see the chat so I can actually talk to people. So hold on 1 second, guys. As I'm learning this new overlay myself. Game overlay. Show chat. Okay. Game overlay.
I think
Toggle.
you have to press to look at your keys to turn on.
Oh yeah.
Look at the hotkeys.
Oh, I know what my hotkey is.
Okay.
Except it's not working. There we go.
There you go. Your thing reset. That's why.
It's red.
Your thing reset. That's why.
Yep. By the way, for those who are wondering about the overlay, Hydra did it. Credit where credit's due. So the aliens are at the flamingos, or flamingos are at the aliens.
Flamingos are at the aliens.
Perfect. Which means, of course, we know where this game is being played. So see. Thank you for the sub again, Hydra. Always love it. Alright, what's our weather for tonight?
Let me check the simmer.
Yep.
We didn't bother posting the weather in the announcements.
No, because I just didn't. I completely forgot because it... Yeah, because I figured we had it in the chat. And...
The weather for the Flamingos and Aliens game is low winds, sunny.
Clear and low winds. Perfect. Our experts have this as a split even game. And by the way, guys, if anything is lagging or anything is giving me issues, let me know. It's all solid. What does that mean? Oh. Can y'all see the... Let me just check one thing. It's all solid. Odd presentation. Okay. Okay, cool. We're in the right spot. Just want to make sure we're looking good. Let's go. Who we got winning this?
I got Aztecs.
Well, the Aztecs aren't playing.
Right. What did I say again for these teams were?
Aliens.
Aliens. What's up, Marvin?
Well,
Hey, XO. What'd I miss?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole
Played
lot.
with the overlay. Got it to work.
Very nice.
First time viewer. Here I'm impressed. It's cool. I'm glad you like it.
Yes, it usually is much more smooth than this.
And
So hopefully your experience will improve as we get a little deeper into the dance card here. And we are underway in game 2 of the night. As Roswell is hosting the Mingos.
Mingos had a 55 chance of winning. Who you got winning this game?
I'm gonna go Mingos -3.
Right.
I just am really impressed with the legacy. If they're not the flagship team of the Super Casual League,
Oh,
just
Mingos, they absolutely are.
in terms of style, in terms of year-to-year performance, then I don't know who is.
Oh, absolutely. They're also the only team whose design I built before I actually started this league.
Is that right?
Yeah. Never played for them, but they're my baby.
Well, they're fantastic. You always play for the teams that need you, though.
Yeah, that's kind of it. They've been stable and strong since day one.
That's good. You're like a bird parent. You know, you just feed the kid a couple chopped up worms, and it's like, all right, fend for yourself. And that's what they do.
That offside is going to be declined. Mingos strike first. Oh, right, a pole. Mid-Trojan PhD is here, so I'm gonna Hydra. Can you set it up, please? Is who you got winning this one? Because I realize I haven't set anyone else up for this yet, and he knows how to do it. So I'm gonna make him work.
I mean, that sounds fine.
As Shiomi is sacked.
Did Shiomi play her college ball at Missouri?
I don't think so.
The Shiomi State?
I'm actually going back to my school. I was online learning because my house had COVID, but now it's gone.
Nice.
So I'm happy going back, and I'm happy these games happen when they do.
I think it works
never
out.
asked for anything earlier because it's always the perfect time for me.
Fun fact about Shiomi, actually. The user knows nothing about football. She was the original, one of the original GMs, ran the Chocobos.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, I got to figure out a way to vote in this poll without bringing down our stream again. I'm probably just going to do it on my phone.
Ooh, this one seems pretty split.
Blue 7. Blue 7. Red 16. Red 16.
And Robertson, the fullback, can't get anywhere.
Blue 33. Blue
Pretty impressive. We've had one game that has gone really, really well. One drive that went really well for Flamingos, and it's just been non-stop stifling defense for both teams.
I like that.
That's always why I like these matchups.
A little exposition at first, and then you get into the gritty drama.
Yep.
Cummings was really close to breaking that one, it looked like.
Green 33. Red go.
Good starting field position for the Mingos.
And that, I don't know who that was. I was going to say the third. He's on the
Blue
aliens.
33. Red hike.
Yeah, I just got my phone and just predicted did the vote just so I do have I vote 100 of those points.
Mike Boss is now thrown in with the Flamingos. They go 3 and out. Despite all that field position, it is gone as Pablo punts this one out of bounds.
Coffin. Almost.
Not quite.
Yeah. It's got to be inside the... What is it? What is the standard for Coffin? Inside the 10?
No, I think it's inside the 10.
I think anything inside the 10 is Coffin-ish. Inside the 5, though, is legit solid Coffin.
And with the way these defenses are playing, it's honestly easily safety range. That'll bring at the end of first as they get a first down.
Can we get some 2s in chat?
Ready.
Dixie Kong with first down. First catch.
Kong was a great pickup for him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a legit possession receiver if ever there was. And he is factored in every game we've seen.
Yep.
Okay, I actually have a question about my character, about how I should spend my TPE out now. Should I focus on my catching ability or my awareness ability?
Awareness. And that's another costly drop, but I think it's... Oh, no. It's a hold, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's going to be a... Oh, Chuck Finn.
Oh, my goodness.
I love Chuck Finn. He's got the boot for this, and it shows.
That's 72 yards?
7-yarder.
Oh, I had carried my 5 somewhere.
Oh, good. Now, if it's 70 plus, the AI will not kick for it.
I was going to say, I thought that was a thing. I mean, I hate to not sound impressed with 67. I mean, that's outstanding.
There aren't many kickers left in the league who can do that.
No.
And I'll be honest, all the aliens now need is a touchdown to take the lead. That 3 points, well, ding dang. Skylar Strobel.
I actually remember some BS that happened last week. Remember when they said we only had a 1% chance of winning the first time we looked at it?
Yes.
I'll be like, how the heck do we only have 1% chance of winning that?
I mean, you have a very, very small chance, but still a chance. Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber chance. Is Espelon? Espelon, excuse me.
No, no worries. I got it wrong for like 2 seasons, and then they corrected me finally as to how to pronounce it, more than just I'm getting it wrong.
We need the pronunciation marks over the.
So, they originally did. This is actually a fun story. This season was the first season the Aliens depth chart did not break the game. They always have an accent over one of their players, except this year, and as a result, the game would not run. Doesn't like special characters.
I will tell you that in doing not only Stratomatic, but also Daily Fantasy Baseball, because I think it's DraftKings that does do the special characters and FanDuel that does not. So you need to not only have a sheet that does and doesn't, but you also need a way to get those two sheets to talk to each other, and it is a nightmare and a half as Levert
is in for the touchdown.
Very nicely done. Roswell will take the lead. We're inside 2 minutes here in game 2.
You want to know what I'm disappointed by?
Not this
Please
game,
don't.
because this game is fantastic. But
No,
what
not
is it?
this- The Dragons never won a single game yet in the season.
They were also the first team to never win a single game in a season.
Black 11. Black 11.
Is that right?
Yeah. There are 2 teams that have never won. They were both in their initial years of expansion. It was the Dragons and the Knights.
Blue 19. Set hike.
Holy smokes. Let's see what the Flams can do here with this last minute 40 here in the half.
And getting sacked is not what they wanted. They're going to have to punt.
Nope. Another bite at the apple here for Roswell. Pablo.
I believe both of these teams are sitting at 2-1 as well. So
That sounds-
whoever wins this will take their division. This is huge playoff implications.
Red 9. Red 9.
Roswell is sitting at 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken.
And yeah, no, Roswell needs this one.
Black 8. Black 8. Set.
And if Fort Lauderdale does win, they will have the de facto lead in the division since they have the tiebreaker over Hollywood. And their head-to-head matchup in week 2. Espelon, nowhere.
When the Dragons game comes up, can you remind me to add the team?
Absolutely.
Because I feel I'm gonna
Yep.
forget otherwise.
Totally will remind you. Don't worry.
Red 23. Set.
Roswell is 1 and 2. Fair enough. And they're going to be, with 30 seconds to go,
You're
punting
applying
the
them.
ball, and it's a coffin.
Green 17.
At the
Green
9.
17.
Oof, bad throw from Strobel.
Green 46.
What is the one next to my name? Toasty, so glad you asked. You voted in the poll for who you thought would win. So, that tells you your prediction.
Black 11. Black 11.
Very nice. It's going to follow you for eternity.
At least on this channel.
He's got his own scarlet letter.
Red 16. Red 16.
9 seconds in the half.
You just
Strobel
bomb it.
2. Yeah, I mean, well, now you do. And ding dang.
Oh my
That was-
god.
Shot at a field goal.
Chuck Finn is going to make this harder for the Flamingos. And
Finn.
he does.
Swing
my
leg.
God. Did I actually win the prediction? Am I
That-
actually going to win the
Not
prediction?
yet. We still have a whole nother half, folks. This
Yeah, but
game
I
is
would bet-
not over.
But I bet 100 on my SFL points on this.
Nice.
Chuck Finn. My goodness.
Ready.
Keep that leg warmed up.
There are 2 kickers in the league that can kick that right now, I'd say. That consistently, which is Chuck Finn and Epson
Green
Thundercats.
29. Green 29.
Yep.
I think the others will get there, but I don't think they're there yet. And ding dang, the Flamingos are all of a sudden looking good in the second half.
Black.
My
I
goodness.
think Topher, their co-GM, brought up his famous, "Hey guys, we're losing. Let's stop
Blue
that"
19.
speech.
Blue 19.
I was good running the interception defense on that play too. I encourage that whenever you're
Blue 19.
trailing any
Blue
team.
19.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, Meatwad can absolutely kick that too. I forgot Toasty.
And it's a 3 and out.
The Aliens defense is absolutely a monster.
That's why I think the Aliens will win this, just because of their defense.
I mean, credit where credit's due. The
Green
Flamingos
29.
defense is
Green
not
29. Set hike.
anything to scoff at either. Both of them are
I never said it-
phenomenal.
I never said it was. I just think the
Oh, and ding dang.
I just think the Aliens are better at defense.
I don't
Fort Lauderdale gets it back. Strobel sacking the first down to make it 2nd and a country mile.
What's the difference between a mile and a country mile?
So a country mile is dirtier.
Ah, interesting.
16. Red 16. Ready.
It's not paved.
Gotcha.
So you know how you run up a gravel driveway and you're like, oh, this is awful. I'm not going anywhere. Kind of like that.
Got it. I was trying to figure it out yesterday. As Dewell Brewer is going to get them into the red zone.
Very nice.
So, collectively, there have been like 4 turnovers this game and 3 points off any
Yes.
turnovers. Absolutely wild defensive play from both of them. I think we might see 6. It's going to make this a 3-point game.
And I think the first team that really capitalizes on them is going to pull ahead here as Strobel will complete that, but it's going to be short. And here comes the field goal team.
Pablo's kick is up and good. Not if everyone's stats are fixed. I don't know if everyone's stats are fixed. I'm hoping I fix them all. I went through them with a fine-tooth comb, but I'm betting I've screwed things up still.
Red 31.
Oh my god.
Red 31. Ready.
I always make these errors.
Well, I mean, you're not Price Waterhouse Coopers. I mean, we understand what we're dealing with here. I think you got it pretty close for most of us.
I don't know. I built an audit tool and it's actually not working. So I'm going to be spending a lot of tomorrow figuring that out.
Oh boy. Espelone gets Roswell into plus territory.
Sure does.
Xiaomi looking very sharp and finding Dixie Kong on the sideline. That's his 4th catch.
This is a 3-point game, so 4's in chat.
4's in chat.
Red 23. Red 23. Set.
And Xiaomi is immediately attacked.
Look out, Xiaomi.
Another sack like that, and that'll knock him out of field goal range. But instead, they have Espelone who gets the first down. What a play.
76 yards for scrimmage for Espelone. He will add to that there.
What's amazing is that he's got way more yards in receiving as opposed to...
And Warzog will find the end zone. That's a big touchdown right there.
Huge. I think that's going to make this very hard for Fort Lauderdale. Toasty, I will absolutely send it your way.
I hope mine is actually updated correctly.
I mean, yours shouldn't be wrong because you replaced in a player that is no longer on the roster, so that should be good. I'm not 100% sure.
What do you mean I'm not on the roster anymore?
No, you replaced a player that wasn't on the roster anymore on the depth chart. So it gave me an formula return, but I'll audit it just in case.
I know everything's the same except for my speed and my catching a bit.
Mitchell out of bounds. Goes are going to go for it on 4th and 9.
You have to in this scenario.
I have a 73 catch now and a 99 speed.
Run man is short, and they will turn it over.
See, I don't get that play. I understand the logic going for it up there. Maybe going for it because I'm not as good at football or I'm not as knowledgeable.
No.
What scenario would you ever run the ball in that scenario? From that
You would run the ball on 4th and 9 if you had Marshall Falk in your backfield and you were playing against a junior high school team. You always throw it.
Okay, I want to just make sure I'm not going crazy here.
No, if it's 4th down, I mean, and it's more than 2 or 3 yards, you got to throw it. You just have to. It's the only way you can be sure that you get it. I mean, there would be exceptions, though, depending on the defense. So if they've got, like,
I mean, if the running back is going for bank on it, absolutely. But Runman hasn't been, like, tearing up the Aliens' defense here.
No, I would concur with that.
There's a good point here. If the other team's playing prevent, then it makes sense to run it.
Yeah, I mean, if you got 7 or 8 defensive backs on the other side of the field, then absolutely you can make a case to run it.
Blue 47. Tonight.
And Chuck Finn just keeps pouring on the damage.
Kicked up stadium. I think that one hit the base shuttle.
I'm pretty sure it did. One thing I do miss from 19 to 20 is that you can't change the fans anymore. So we'd always have the fans at the launch pad be aliens. So
Oh,
we'd
that
the aliens.
you can't. So you can't change them. I thought the files are still in there
You
though.
can change 2D, you can't change 3D.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've noticed that. Which seems like that would seem like a. Obviously, I'm not a programmer, but you know, at least get the shirts the same color of the team.
That's kind of that was actually something I put on the wish list, which was have it so that the shirts pull the primary 75% the primary and the secondary colors for the home team, and then 25% for the primary secondaries of the away team.
Yeah,
Yep.
the aliens are just gonna run down the clock now.
Yep. Killer Skrilla, the Techs have not played yet. What game is Game 3?
Game 3 is Vipers at Rush.
Ooh, that'll be fun. I
That'll
got a
be
joke
exciting.
about that game. It'll be good.
I hope you use it before the game.
Well, so as you know, there is a common joke that head office favors the Rush. Once again, this is favor the Rush.
Oh yeah,
But in light of recent events, it's now going to be the head office's favorite team is the Vipers.
that's right. and we're the first team to experience that shift in favoritism. 23-10. Very nicely done, Roswell.
Yep. Cool.
And that prediction, and I won the prediction.
There you go. All right.
I wonder how much points that gave me.
It's however many you bet times 2.
I don't know. I'm giving Espelone the game.
400, so I should have bet all my points. That way, got that times 2. I have over 400 right now.
You're giving who the game ball?
Espelone?
Really? I would have given it to Chuck Finn.
Well, yeah. Chuck Finn did have a nice game. My goodness.
All right. So Vipers are at the Rush, right?
NASA's going to send Chuck Finn a bill for hitting that space shuttle. Yes, Rush are the home team.
Excellent. And it's jersey number 3, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
As we wait.
And I designed more jerseys than we have games to wear them.
I'm pretty sure you were prepping for the off season.
It's very important. Well, I wanted to leave, something in the cupboard for Maddie.
That's fair. They do look great.
I appreciate that. But also, you find a format, and then you change the stripes, and then you've got another look, and then you change the shoulder batting, and you got another look, and you can kind of go on and just find all these different permutations.
Yep. What's the weather for today, by the way?
Oh, by the way, it's no wind, rainy.
Cool.
Out your ponchos.
It's gonna be a rainy one. I want to find a good place. See, I wish this is another thing from my wish list that'll never happen. I wish to let the dome stadiums stay with the weather happening.
It would be neat to have a dome that you can just open and close as the game is going on.
Right,
like that would
option
be
A open, option B closed.
Yes.
All right. This is another 50-50 game. Ooh. And
yeah, I'm going to say pick 'em. I don't want to put anything on this game.
Hydra, if you could set up a poll for this one, please. Exo, who you got?
I want Vipers to win, actually. Sorry, Marvin.
You're such a statist. How dare you?
Oh, how am I a statist? What about that is statist?
You're the house team. You're rooting for the dealer in blackjack right now. That's what you're doing.
I am not even their GM. So how am I voting for a house team?
Because they are run by the house. They're run by the home office now.
All right. Thank you so much for doing this, Hydra, by the way, for doing the polls. Ooh. The helmets will show up.
Yeah, it's not a great field jersey combo there, but
I think we might just have to switch.
It does kind of mesh with the rain, though.
It does mesh with the rain. It gives it like a little muddy feel.
Mm-hmm. I concur.
Green 29, go.
So we went max pass the last 2 games, and we're going max run for this game.
Yep.
And we see Red Vents getting a first down here. Get the chains moving early. Oh, Beeman, look out.
And that hold is going to be accepted because it's 1 yard more.
Oh my goodness. That wasn't a very good hold if that was the best we did from that.
Yeah. Head off his cheeks.
I think we'll take the extra down though, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? As Akana is going to start tearing things up. And as he's on my fantasy team, again, I'm not disappointed.
I can't read the name in the chat, but
And you have to punt the ball.
What's the comment?
I'd rather not say. But it's
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. At least wait till the second half for that kind of thing, please.
I think it was more of a joke as opposed to being like a B rating. It's a C rating.
I mean, I took it as a play on the last name, and I didn't take it as anything other than that.
Yeah. No, I getcha.
It wasn't what I was going for. Right.
So we went with a 50-50 pass run sort of split.
Yeah.
And I think it's doing all right.
I mean, so far so good. Moving the ball, you're in plus territory. And Noble, I mean, you got to get him some volume. No question.
He's one of 2 running backs that has been a running back since season 1, and he's the only one to be on the same team from start to finish.
Is Slim's not the other one, is he?
No, he was a wide receiver when he first started.
Oh, wow. Who is the other one?
The other one has played for multiple teams. It is Troy Pressing.
I was going to guess Pressing, but I didn't know he'd play. I thought he was...
No, he started on the Aliens.
How about that?
Oh, and he just made it to the first down.
Yeah, he sure did.
Fall forward helps. As Montroy. Why did head office not run space right? We consulted heavily. We decided we wanted to see what we can do. And we felt space raid was too broken in our favor, and we wanted to give the rush a chance.
I actually thought they said they wanted the new GM by Sunday.
So so let me actually talk about that for a minute, as Felix Steptoe is going to make this field goal attempt for a solid 60-yarder.
Oh, that's really
good.
That was really close.
That was dicey.
That went directly over the upright, I think.
Yep. So. Yes, so we are looking, so for the short term, we've looked at sort of where the Vipers are at, and it's not sort of the best place. Banks had some family issues come up, and some personal things, and obviously is on hiatus. Real life always comes first. That has always been my approach, and it's always what it's going to be. However, they had a ton of players that weren't signed. They had basically, I think, 105 TPE in cap that they haven't spent.
Wow.
And just kind of no depth chart was submitted for them. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I built their depth chart for the first week. So we opened up applications, but we also realized that whoever's going to come in is going to have a problem unless we start to sort of help out to make sure that it's just not a disaster from the get-go.
Right.
So we're sort of stabilizing the ship, getting it set to like a tabula rasa, so that whoever's coming in doesn't have to deal with undoing all the damage and then trying to fix it as well.
Okay, because I was waiting all weekend to see the results, see if my applicant got fit, because
Still apply. Definitely still apply.
I already did apply. I was hoping to get I would have been willing to at least try to fix it, and
yeah, I'll be honest, there's a reason why 5 head office members are running this team.
oh,
And it's a fumble by Gergo Gase.
Gergo.
Wait, 5 head office are running the whole thing?
The head office want to trade me all the Vipers cap space. I mean, look, if you want to give off bad contracts to us that we need to eat, we have the cap space to do so. We can eat bad contracts for picks. We'll do what the Browns did to Brock Osweiler.
Oh, don't outrun your blockers. All right, the Rush finally driving here, down 3, as we are closing the first half here. And I kind of gets it close to the sticks, 3rd and 1. But you're going to make a decision soon, it sounds like, on that. Probably the end of the week. said?
I'm actually not. I'm involved, but I'm actually not spearheading this one because I figured it's good for me to not run everything.
Yes.
And we have a
Sorry.
tie game.
How about that?
It's head office's two favorite teams dueling. Everyone's our favorite.
You like everyone equally.
Exactly. Kirko Gase is a total Star Wars name. I love that.
I feel like if I really tried, I can be a good GM. That's why I applied.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt it.
I think 80% of it is just putting in the time.
It's the time and keeping the locker room active and talking. It's kind of really 90% of the job.
Yeah, even if I did fail, I feel like the only thing that would cause me to fail is my time I have to take off during the school hours.
Yeah,
Well, everybody's got other stuff going on.
Which is from 7:50 to 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. EST.
Gotcha. As Noble gets the first down.
That's why I feel like I can help the Vipers once I get there. Once I was going to get their stuff together, but since you're already doing that.
Matty Ice says he's happy to Marvin asked him to be co-GM.
Yeah, I've really, the communication is the tough part when you have two people. And, anytime you talk about trades with a GM, it's like, oh, let me go ask my co. And that's fine. But, there's enough to be done. And Exo is a good note for you, too, that, having two people there, not just to split the workload, but also to bounce ideas back and forth, because it is sort of a vacuum. Like
but Brain really doesn't ask me what I think about the whole playbook option then and the depth chart. So I'm just basically in charge of taking over once he's gone, if he's AFK.
Are you going to test? Are you going to do that you're going to go that in depth with it? Grimes gets sacked on third down.
What did you ask me?
Are you going to test playbooks? You're going to simulate games before they get started? Are you going to to that level?
I don't have the game yet. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's why I can't do that even if I wanted to.
Scorp says I'm convinced testing is useless. As a GM from other leagues, testing is fun. It just sometimes it's weird with testing. I'm so hit or miss on it. I think you want to recognize that it gives you the best chance, but the problem is I start looking at the percentages, start looking at the numbers, and going, okay, this gives us the best chance. Why didn't we win?
Yeah, I mean it's one game. It's football. You're not playing a 162 game season. Like variance happens.
Yeah, I know.
But for my own peace of mind, I just like to think like, okay, is this totally crazy? Let's run this and see what happens. And you have to run it twice at least just to get a feel for it.
Yep.
I mean, let's not, pretend otherwise there.
Oh no.
I mean, like once I get the game, I'll start running some like simulations, see if I can figure out what's the best playbook for the team with our skill level.
Yeah, that's the important thing. You want to fit it to your personnel. We moved this personnel around for this game, just because Hollywood scorched the snot out of us.
See, like I wouldn't actually run it there.
No, but there's no. So you can't control what the AI decides to call. You can only give it the options of what to call. If that makes sense.
Blue 19. Hike.
That's a nail biter.
It is.
Iconic getting a lot of volume.
Blue 7. Set. Go.
There was one team who set their defense. I don't know if it was us or if it was someone else. Troy is here though, so I can actually ask him. Troy, who did you set us up so we have no DL, or is it entirely? I think it might be us. Or was it the Twisters? No, it's the Twisters that set it up with no DL. I'm really fascinated to see how they play today.
Well, that'll be interesting.
I feel like the most hard thing I'm gonna have trouble with is like the playbook cause like I have no experience with choosing what playbook to use.
Matty Ice, we can absolutely get you the split between run and pass. That's easy.
Yeah, that is pretty easy actually.
I just usually don't show it because we have the game logs and the game stats. We can definitely trade right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send the logs for Hollywood, Vancouver.
Yeah. By the way,
I get-
everyone, fours in chat. Credit to the Vipers. They are just keeping it close.
It's a battle. Noble with 90 yards from scrimmage.
Their passing game is a little off today.
Just a little bit. It is the rain. The rain will do
The
that.
rain and also a rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And Grimes has to actually spend his TPE.
Very important aspect of.
And Felix Steptoe is going to give Omaha the lead again.
Oh yeah, he is. Wow.
What's crazy is that the Rush could still win this without having led for 3 quarters.
Make
I've actually been having like some not the best luck this game.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite statistics in the NFL is like Aaron Rodgers like one season had like had more wins than he has quarters led or something like that.
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
It was like once that one year. Wasn't this year.
Still running the ball here.
I mean, what
Less
was
than-
this
I mean, like-
70 run?
I mean, like my idea to make the Vipers a good team was I feel like we should draft active players that will actually actively update instead of like just leaving.
I'm going to tell you this. That is every team's strategy. And Akana, you know,
Man.
the running strategy is working.
Yep. Ground and pound.
One problem with this strategy, though.
2-minute warning. We're going to run out of time because the clock is going to keep.
You want it to run out of time. You don't want to get this drive stifled early.
No.
No,
Well, we're in
because
trouble
if it's
here.
more than 30 seconds, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh yeah.
Like right here.
Oh no! Come on, kick it! You got to be kidding me. Oh, we can get this. Get it! Oh, damn it!
Oof.
Yeah, we have all our timeouts.
You do.
No.
And
Like I don't really like the screen passing. It takes like a lot of risk.
The screen passing in this game is not great.
I really want Access to fix up that play calling in the 4th quarter when down by 3.
And this is
This is the brutal
Fine.
part.
So yeah,
There's something with the AI logic that I still think needs to be fixed, and it's definitely getting there. It has improved immensely since we started, and they needed that pick.
we'll take the stop clock.
The stop clock is good.
We're in
Though.
very long.
And now
Jerry Thomas, a rookie with that defense.
All right,
Oh,
call a
there's a
timeout.
Guys,
45 seconds.
unbelievable.
They have to just get in field goal range, mind you, now because of how little time there is.
And now we're on the other side of the field. And can we consider not running it on this series?
You could, but you also went 70% run.
We did, but I was expecting some situational adjustments as Red Vents gets blasted on 1st down.
According to Dave, who's no longer with Axis, there is some situational adjustments.
Yeah.
It does happen. You gotta call a timeout here.
Go, 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 go. Now we need to get down the field here in a hurry.
And that was not the play.
Nope.
And he's not
Nope.
out of bounds.
Clock continues to run.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's it. My goodness.
Yes, my guess is right.
The house always wins.
That's does
6-3.
By the way, because I know there was a question about it, just so this way you can see it. 25 rush plays, and well, technically all of them were rush plays, and 11 pass plays. See what I did there?
I did see that, yes. And that's the thing with the sliders, too. It does not always equate. And usually, we'll see more passing than rushes.
Yeah.
But that time didn't quite work out that way. Although it was probably close.
The choice of timeouts definitely does need to be stepped up.
The next game is Twisters v Aztec. Let me see. Yeah, Twisters at Aztecs.
No wind, sunny.
Wait, wait, not. Hang on, let me check.
No, you got it right.
Oh, I got it right.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Oh, I thought it was on the first season week.
Actually, 25 divided by 36 is 69.44444444%. So that's actually really close.
Yeah, it generally is actually pretty good at it. I think what the AI does, and this is me speculating with no actual knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I did test for that game, and let's just say that looked like our best chance to win.
Sunny, no wind, we said?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna... I like Atlanta. This one's good. Expert picks Mexico City is the favorites. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
All right, Tex -8. And I should go 8.5, but I'm not going to.
I never understood the half point.
The half point is so you don't get the push.
Okay, gotcha.
You
This
don't
is
get
why
the
I don't
top.
gamble.
I think the Tucks are gonna win this.
Oh,
I don't think the Twisters are gonna win this. At least not yet. Until Cy Spanson actually updates a bit more.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Mr. Troy Pressing, since you are here, can you click on the little sword at the bottom of Twitch and set up a poll? I've asked Troy to do so. As Issa's multi is going to get.
Green 29. Green 29. Set. Go.
And multi's got the first down. I do love this
Red
strike socks.
16. Red 6. Hike. Blue 47.
Alec Andrews gets that
Blue
tackle.
47. Hike.
And Branson is given no time.
Green
Kingu
1.
Mizumachi
Green
is there
1.
on the sack.
Go.
And despite the quick first down, it's going to end in a punt.
I'm excited to see how my player does with the 99 speed.
I'll be honest,
Set.
and I'm gonna tell you to temper your expectations. The Wallabies defense is stifling.
I know. I'm just saying. I hope
Blue
you at
26.
least
Blue
get
12.
some yardage.
Oh yeah.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
Welcome back.
Blue 26. Blue 26. Set. Hike.
That's Quattro, who I'm told I never pronounce his name right.
41. Black.
Is it Huacho?
If you know the Key and Peele sketch, it's actually Quattro.
Who cares, really?
And the Techs are on the board. 1-11, is that what the end zone said?
Teal,
Is that a rap
can I
something?
get a good play-by-play for this game? Absolutely. What was the question?
The 1-11 in the end zone. What is the significance of that?
So the significance of the 1 and 11, as Thaddeus Branson is going to give it to Multi, is that the first season that they rebranded from the Chocobos to the Aztecs, they went 1 and 11. So as Toasty says, is to never forget their roots. As Branson is sacked, breaking this 3rd and 9.
Never forget your roots. Those roots sound somewhat forgettable, if I could say so.
You gotta remember where you start from. Although realistically, as I pointed out to him, your first season, the Techs were technically the Chocobos and season champions.
Yeah.
As Sean Dawkins will take this to about the 39, 34. I can't count. As Quattro is going to get the first down.
Dude, the problem is, once I get the Vipers, I might want to make a new cooler uniform, but I don't know how to make uniforms.
Uniform making, we have a branding team for, so we can definitely help you with that. That's easy.
I mean, like, I might make like a really cool color rush.
Yeah, I actually like. You know what? I'm making a color rush. Dragons are home. We're gonna do a color rush game. I've arbitrarily decided.
What is the Dragon's color rush? I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's yellow. It's actually beautiful. I'm gonna bring them out tonight. I think it'll be fun.
It's majestic.
It is. As Matthew McDonald is going to be just shy of the first down, making this 3rd and 2. I like Scorp's comments. His Toasty wants the comments as to what's going on. It's wow, snack back pick 6 and the Pretzels get the onside and return it for a touchdown.
I like the play action fake to nobody there on third down.
You know, it really confuses them. They're gonna have to settle for a flapjacks field goal, making this 6-0. Credit to Lidditz. They haven't been able to do anything on offense, but they have absolutely made Mexico City work for it in the red zone.
They're bending but not breaking.
They just need Branson to step up, and credit to the Twisters. They're a very young team. I'm going to say this a lot. They have room to grow. They're not. I don't think anyone's expecting them to be world breakers this year.
Wait,
but next season,
why did they decline that? It would have made 1st and 5.
because it was 1st and 10 at a further distance.
Dang, Dawkins.
Dang.
Big for the Tex. Mexico City ball again. Oh, and he's wide open. Ladrian laid out to get that one.
Is that fun?
Shocking.
And now they are in the red zone again.
Mostly Aztecs so far. And Quattro getting a lot of volume. 5 touches already. Oh, that's got to be 6.
As
Taken
McDonald
to the
is
streets.
in for the touchdown. Making this 13-0.
My goodness.
Are we gonna have our first shutout game of
the
the
night?
day?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think the reason is that kick returner right there, Jackson Ellis, is going to get them into the red zone at the very least. Branson's just been plagued by picks so far, but I think eventually he's going to get it as that screen pass loses them 7 yards.
Yeah.
They need to fix the screen.
Multi gets mauled to make it 3rd and 10.
He undoes all of the work the screen did as he gets sacked, and that'll bring it back to 4th and 20.
Did Mexico City blitz on all 3 of those plays? Because it sure looked like they did.
I think they did. As Dawkins is going to get it to about the 50.
Wow.
Starting field position.
Already in field goal range.
Blue 26. Blue 26.
There's some pressure and snack back. Dropped on his back.
Red 23. Go.
I'll be here all week.
I like it. And the
Out of-
Twisters get a stop.
There we go.
And this one's going to coffin.
Yep. Boom.
Oof. I think that was one of those plays where we got them right where we want them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take the punt. We got them right where they want them. And despite the... Oh, you know what?
Oh. Luke
Credit
Bob.
to them.
Keekly
They get the
Wagner.
pick.
Ding dang.
I kind of want to design a field where it'll just have a little more, like, just be colored red for the red
Blue
zone.
19. Blue.
That would be nice. I'm surprised nobody's done that.
I mean, we only have to do one side right now.
I mean, I mean, like, if I get the Vipers GM, I might actually make everything yellow except for the red zone.
Or even do like a gradient as the field gets redder as you approach the red zone.
Oh,
That might be too high concept.
I think
There's a touchdown. Uncle Iro, former Rush, getting it done for the Tex. And this is a 20-point game.
he was one of the Rush's 7 GMs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was. Gee, I just discovered that recently, a couple days ago.
And Mexico City is still shutting out the Twisters. As
Nope.
what the heck happened there?
Spider-Man.
Is it me or did the legs just randomly stretch out?
It wasn't even the legs. I think that guy teleported.
Blue 7. Blue 7. Set tonight.
That's pretty serious.
Look,
Pretty
I'll be
sure that's
honest.
against the rules.
I'll be honest. If the Aztecs defense can teleport, there is no hope for Lidditz.
Red 10.
No.
I think you agree with that assessment. It's over.
No, I concur.
Blue 47.
I guess what's the rule for an offsides if you just teleport the moment it's snapped?
I mean, if you're still not on that side of the ball, I think it's
Yeah, I
I
think
think
it's
it's
good.
yeah.
Man,
Lilith just cannot find room to breathe. Mexico City.
They're a good team. There's a reason why they were in the Super Casual Bowl last season.
Oh, clearly. Clearly.
And a reason why they're one of my 3 favorite teams to win it all. Actually, 4. And it's 20-0 Mexico City as they're going to get the ball to start the half. I don't think the Pretzels are I disagree, Scorp, with your comment that the Pretzels aren't good at football. I think they're perfectly fine at football. I think the problem is the talent gap between the Techs, which are a much older team and have earned a lot more TPE, and the Twisters just isn't there yet.
And that's the other issue with this league too. I don't say issue in a negative way, but it's something you have to deal with as a GM, is that you cannot rebuild a team in a season or 2 seasons. Like, you really need to invest in your players, and those investments need to mature, and things still have to come together for you. And still you have to beat the 3 or 4 other teams that have managed to stay on top this whole time. I think Mexico City is in that group.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the fact that they're no
way.
Chad McPherson, that was not a good thing to pick up.
Oh my goodness. Got some backspin on that punt.
Has Dex done anything? Dex has not done anything.
Not yet.
But the day is still young.
There's not going to be much left to do at this rate.
I mean, credit to the Twisters. Their actual defensive game planning is really, really cool. And I actually think it's somewhat worked despite this offense that they're going against.
And I swear, Mexico City is sending 5 or 6 every time.
Yeah.
I don't know how Branson is supposed to get anything when he's got face the whole time.
Jeremy for the Twisters asked, do you have an OL? You have 2 OL. You had Scooter Wooten and you have Marvin Jett. As Dexter Jackson, who we were just saying hasn't done anything, does something.
There's a big catch. 23 yards.
Highlight man himself.
Welcome, Dex. Welcome to the game.
Green 1. Green 1. Tonight. Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready.
The next game is the Frost Giants at the Hammerheads.
That is correct. That is an ultimate matchup for the night.
So I just realized that both the currently undefeated teams are playing the last 2 games.
Hey, how about that?
I don't believe the Hammerheads are remember how it's like always like you were the worst undefeated team I've ever seen?
Oh, you okay?
Yes.
Green actually joined the live stream chat.
Oh, nice. Glad to have you in here, Crane.
I thought this was general chat. I didn't know this was the live stream.
It's the booth.
No, it's the booth. Don't worry, Crane. You're always welcome here.
You are looking live, Mr. Crane.
You are welcome here, Crane, if you want to stay.
Oh, that's good. I was just stopping. I have to head out to study. Adios.
Oh, well, thanks for dropping by.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for your dynamite contribution.
I just find that hilarious that Crane just joined randomly.
Well, so we have this room capped, so it can cap up to 4. Once it hits 4, it will not accept anyone else. But what's cool is on the Twitch stream, it'll actually have our name there. So if you haven't noticed in chat, no one's asked who's in the booth because they can't see it.
Very nice.
Really? Because I can't. Oh.
So you gotta look on the actual stream on Twitch.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull up Twitch just to look at that.
So there was a question earlier from Jeremy about if they have an OL. Scooter Wooten does get that, and Jackson Ellis is all of a sudden driving. And unfortunately, I think Lidditz now is out of the window for putting points on the board outside of a touchdown. As it is 4th down, but Issa's multi is going to get them another 1st down.
Very nice. Multi doing work tonight.
Multi is. Thaddeus has put together a nice string of plays there until that one.
Really hard to get completion when 3 of your receivers run out of the back of the end zone. There it is.
Multi gets the 1st down, but not enough.
Had to adjust to the ball. Hate that. Hate that. Hit him in stride.
It's tough. He's a rookie quarterback.
Yep.
He'll get them. He's absolutely going to get them. As it's
Third
3rd
and
and
goal.
goal.
Come on, Lilith.
Come on, get a score.
Get it.
Toasty ass
Play.
who's
Ooh, you gotta catch that.
okay. Toasty ass who's in the booth.
Yeah, I know. I ignored him. And that'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
Lidditz can't get it despite an amazing drive. They're going to get points on the board, though. A snackback is sacked for a safety.
There it is.
Oh my god! 2 points.
Dodging the shutout.
The shutout does not happen.
Nope.
Dang, I was hoping they would be shut out, to be honest.
Oh no, I
Spider-Man.
never root for a shutout.
No, there's nothing worse than watching your team and seeing them not score points.
It's
It's like getting your kid out of jail. I've been told.
I was gonna say, do you want to comment on that?
What?
So to answer the Toasty, what happened? It was as you can see by the score, it's now Lidditz 2, Mexico City 23. I'll let you figure out how they scored. The answer is that Mexico City went for 2 extra points in a row, and Lidditz recovered them and took them both back to the house.
That's
It was
right.
magical. Hello, Chess.
Not really, not really. He lied. They got safety on the Mexico City.
And ding dang. By the way, with the 2 points, as Toasty pointed out, there are only 2 teams so far that have scored on the Aztecs. That means 50% of their games have ended in shutouts.
Wow.
The
Break up.
question was earlier, which are my 4 teams? Here are my 4 teams that I think are going to be likely to win it. Mexico City. New
hello,
Zealand.
Hunter.
Who do we got?
Hunter.
Oh, nice. Welcome. Welcome to the booth.
Hiya.
What's up, Hunter?
Not much. But continue. Who are your teams to win it?
Teams to win it. The Mexico City, Wallabies, Aliens, and Flamingos.
You're forgetting the Aztecs, who have 8 more GMs
Mexico
than everybody.
City.
You're forgetting the Vipers.
Yeah,
They have 8 more GMs than everybody else now.
this is true. You know, it was a very I don't know if you saw the game, but it was very heart-wrenching for me because head office's favorite team, old favorite team, the Rush, was playing head office's new favorite team, the Vipers, and I just didn't know who to root for.
I'm happy to see the Vipers win it because I mean they've been definitely having a down year. They really needed that one.
Oh my god, we just teleported again.
I mean, look, the teleporting defenders are going to give the Aztecs the advantage.
Duck it. Oh.
So have you touched on the Viper situation on stream at all? I was playing a
Absolutely
game
have,
at the same
yes.
time. Okay.
I did join the
I've
Vipers
been-
game.
Nice. Okay. That's really all I came to ask because I'll be closing apps tomorrow and getting in touch with people and determining who our new GMs are going to be.
Oh, really?
So-
Cool, Hunter.
That portion of the GM selection process. Oh, get it! Pijiao Pow.
What a catch! Can someone
What
go ahead
a
and post that to
catch.
highlights, please?
Why'd you stay in booth with us?
Because I am going to go watch The Mandalorian,
Oh, nice. Season 1, season
which
2.
I am still in season 1.
Oh, it's very good.
It's excellent.
In fact, I'm actually on the last episode of season 1.
Ooh,
So,
yeah, no, definitely watch it. Well worth
You'll
it.
enjoy so much.
I just wanted to come in, touch base, say hello, and good night.
No, just
Thank you for tuning in.
just do a field goal. Come on.
They're not going to do a field goal. They're down by too much. The AI is playing to win, regardless of the score and the possibility. And I'll be honest, having watched the 2 NFL teams that went for kicks lose because they were playing too conservative and went cowardly kicks, I like it. I like the gumption.
As -8 gets home, 26-2, your final.
So that means that in only 1 game so far have the Techs allowed an offensive touchdown.
That's pretty good.
And what came with that?
Dragons.
Really? We're the only team that scored a point on them?
No,
Scored
no.
a touchdown on?
Scored, I believe, a touchdown, but Toasty will correct me that I'm wrong in a minute. All right. So the Frost Giants are home or the Frost Giants are away?
Frost Giants at Heads. No wind, rainy.
Hoo-hoo. All right.
Second no wind, rainy game tonight.
And next game is
Beat the Cons.
is after this game. I believe it's the Dragons game, correct?
Correct.
Rainy, no winds. We're in Madagascar, which means, of course, we have to use the harbor because
Oh, yeah.
there's a shark. Madagascar, ooh, they're the slight favorites on this. Who
How
do you
about
guys
that?
got winning? I don't know if Troy is still here, but if he is, if you could set up a poll, that would be great.
I'm going to take Reykjavik just to make it fun, but I'm going to say Heads -2.
You know, I'll be honest, I don't think Madagascar is there.
I think
Oh.
Frost Giants will win.
As a former Hammerhead, I think I'm entitled to pick against them just for fun.
As a current Hammerhead, I'm entitled to pick against them.
Oh, well, there we are.
I legitimately don't see it. Toasty, I will absolutely send it to you. Actually, Toasty, if you just go to the player list and request for permission to edit, you should be able to do it.
Can a shark breathe if it's out of the water but it's raining?
As long as it's swimming forward, yes.
Oh, what? Can you swim in the rain?
I don't know. I mean, no, not really.
That's
So
what I
that's
thought.
actually what did a lot of damage to SeaWorld early on. They had these sharks in these square tanks, and they get stuck in corners, and since they couldn't go backwards, they suffocate.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, they die of starvation, but you get the point.
Yes.
So if you got a shark, put it in a circular container.
Yes. All you shark owners out there, you're on notice.
Yeah, like there's any shark owner out there.
You don't know me. You don't know my life. As DeLance Sharp is going to get a good drive there.
No, I really loved watching DeLance Sharp last week. He had like 13 catches for a gajillion yards.
I
Not
kind
just
of
that. Hey, Hydra, can you set up a poll because you love me?
41. Go.
Sharp again.
Sharp is a force. There's a
Already.
reason- There's a reason why a lot of people took him in fantasy. As
Kobe
Kobe
Kawa
Kawa.
down.
Green 46. Green 46. Tonight.
Very impressed with Reykjavik here on this first drive. And just as I say that, Kobe Akawa gets blasted in the backfield.
Green 46. Tonight.
And Sloving.
Red
It was
23.
third and goal.
Red 23. Tonight.
As Johnson
Gonna-
has time, throws back,
Oh.
finds Slaving. And
Wide
there's
open. Sloving it.
love it.
Very impressive drive from the Frost Giants right out of the gate.
Yep. Helps when I don't have the entire. When I have actually audited them and fixed their OL, which apparently was also affecting me last season.
Is that right?
Yeah. Because if there's anything I'm good at, it's self-sabotage.
Blue 33. Blue
You
33.
enjoy making Cy Abelman less able.
So true. As
Blue
Krustis is going to be
33.
sacked.
Blue 33. Ready. Go.
I mean, I really don't think
Ooh.
the Dragons are gonna win this. It will be a miracle if they do.
I mean, they're leading 7-0,
I believe in miracles.
and it's actually not too far. Primetime's gonna run, make a spin
No, I mean,
move.
no, I mean about my character's game. It will be a miracle if we win against the Wallabies.
Ah, gotcha.
Not with that attitude.
No, I know we're probably gonna lose.
As Ice King is going to get this one, and so now Frost Giants are going to look to do some real damage here. Make it a 2-score game. As what was that block break?
McBotterson right over the middle.
Black 11. Ready. Blue 33. Blue 33. Red. Tonight.
And this has been all Frost Giants so far.
So it's 3rd
Red
and 7.
31. Red 31.
They're
Tonight.
easily looking at a 2-score lead. As Sharp is going to be shy of the first down, but they're going to turn to Jordan Miller to make this 10-0.
Tonight.
From 55 yards. Right in the breadbasket. My,
54.
the 10-point game, just like that.
Told ya.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Go.
Now, Primetime is going to have to show that he can be Primetime. And what a
Oh.
drop.
Oh my goodness.
Man, I'm going to have to audit this team, aren't I?
Go.
That's harmful.
As Jacob Rizzo, who I think dropped the last
Green,
one, got
29.
this one.
Green 29. Set. Hike.
I'm just determining that every drop is Rizzo. As
That's correct.
Krustis
This
is
completion of the game.
Red.
Krustis.
31. Red 31. Set. Hike.
as Primetime finds Rizzo for about a yard.
Red
It was
23.
third and 15.
Red 23. Set. Go.
Goes for the short one to Picard. Not the play I would have made there. They're going to punt.
First peep out of Picard tonight, I believe.
Sure is. And Lewis's punt will go into the end zone.
A back of touch.
33. Green 33.
Here comes Reykjavik again.
Kobe Kawa this time is getting nowhere.
Blue 4. Set. Hike.
I am enjoying the gradient jerseys from Madagascar. Those do look.
I love Yato's design of their jerseys.
They're sharp again.
Black 8. Black 8.
Yeah, I'm looking through the Dragons TP update sheet. There's one player, James, who has 259 TP to spend, but never spent it.
You should do that.
Well, he should do it.
Skywalker with another big catch.
Go.
He had one in the first drive.
And Johnson is sacked this time with no time for it.
Blue 7. Set. Hike.
Sharp again.
Yeah.
Madagascar calls the timeout like it's 3rd and 14.
Blue 47. Go.
A stop here is going to make it still a 2-point game.
Go.
Money.
Madagascar's offense needs to wake up if they want to stay in this.
Red 44. Red 44.
This would not be a bad time to do it.
And
Oh, the screen.
Black
I think they saved about 2 yards there.
Set. Hike.
They may have.
Durden's going to run out of bounds.
Red 9. Red 9. Set. Set. Hike.
Is that 5 in a row for Krustis? 6 in a row now?
Something like that, but very little distance. It's making these short little safe passes that aren't going to do there. And there's a blocked punt, I think. No.
Very, very close.
That's what Madagascar actually needs, is a blocked punt.
Yep.
Ready.
And I don't mean that sarcastically.
Set. Hike.
Because if you don't know, a blocked punt means get the ball back.
Red 16.
Automatic?
Red
If you are
16.
blocked, you get the ball back. So, weird bug is fixed.
Huh.
33. Green 33. Hike.
Reykjavik going backwards on this drive.
And they're going to do the short pass to Sharp, and that's going to bring up a punt.
Oh, man.
Go. Black 39.
Timo's going to get them, the rookie pick is going to get them a couple of yards. And there's a flag. It's a false start, bringing this one back.
Whoops.
Green 3.
Not what you want,
Green 3.
but it's on me. Oh, I wonder if I didn't fix that. Durden's going to make it second and 10.
33. Blue 33. Ready.
Screen again.
19. Blue 19. Ready. Set. Hike.
And this one's-
Reykjavik not really, sorry, TOK, but Reykjavik really not doing anything special on defense.
No, they're not.
Krustis not really just not willing to put the ball down the field.
Their play calling is for
16.
Madagascar
Red
is just
16.
mind-numbingly bad. In triple coverage, though.
I mean, take a shot.
Red 10.
Only a second incompletion.
Set.
Look,
Hike.
Krustis has gotten to the super casual play. You had a guy who can actually bomb it downfield. You should absolutely be. Now maybe they're just like, you know, we're gonna get them in a false sense of security and then take the lead in the second half. But I don't know if that's the right strategy, as this punt is going to be the last play of the half.
Barring a defensive penalty.
I have not seen a defensive penalty after the kick has happened.
Doesn't mean you won't.
I don't actually know if it's actually a penalty. That's option. That's an option.
And if you are punting the ball, who's the defense? Because 1 minute you have the ball, and then the next you don't.
I don't know. And it's a fumble. And Bonnie McBotterson saves what could have been really disastrous for Madagascar.
Red 16. Set up.
Like again, they're just throwing these short little 3-yard checkdowns.
Chuck it.
Just
Let Cruz just cook.
as Scorp likes to say, yeet the ball. Let Krustis yeet. Honestly, I feel like a space raid offense would have been a better choice here. And I don't...
33. Blue 33.
Chess, the playbook hasn't changed from week to week, so we can definitely audit it and check it afterwards, as Tebow's
Oh, there's Tebow.
going to get some great yardage.
Whoa, they're in the red zone.
Black 8. Black
Yep.
8.
4 yards on his first catch of the game. Skywalker, again, very close to the end zone. First and goal. Every catch Skywalker's had tonight has been majestic, and that is incomplete to no one. So maybe it was complete if he was throwing to no one.
You never know. As Kobe Kawa somehow breaks the first tackle. As John Voight, not a dentist, will get him though.
Oh my.
And Tebow's in for a touchdown.
Wow.
And that'll do for that. Alright, here we go. When are we going to... So, Christus has thrown, I think, once more than 10 yards, and that was an incomplete pass.
That sounds right.
I don't think I've actually seen him throw beyond that one.
A lot of east and west here. And that one went 10 yards, or would have had it been complete.
I wonder if I've screwed him up now. Oh well. If I have, I have, and I'll audit it.
That seems more like a personality trait than anything to do with ratings, but
You know,
that's my lay opinion.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think I've had like 7 teams wrong at like certain points. What was it? The Twisters and the Knights were wrong for more than half the season last season.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The Odeon stats were messed up for the first 2 or 3 games this season. It's just small things. Funnily enough, I think Odeon actually was better before I fixed it.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a fix to me.
I mean, depends what you're asking.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Could Madagascar be our first shutout victim of the night?
Would be really funny to be undefeated and shut out, leaving.
Would be. I mean, funny to everyone else.
Oh, I'm laughing at it. I play for Madagascar. I find it hilarious that we were even 3-0 to begin with. As Smith,
What a catch.
Odeon, not at all. Not hating on you at all. It's more just saying that I think when I fixed it, because it had Terrell Brister stats, I think some had a couple more attribute points than when, after I fixed it, didn't reflect your stats.
All right, big third down here.
He's just got to throw 5 yards. That's been like 70% of his throws.
Yep.
And that's not one of them. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal. No, it's 4th down. They're going for it. That
Well,
was a blessing
now they're
in
down.
disguise.
Wow.
And that'll end it. Oh, Odeon, totally get that. Love it. I think someone
Cruz
gave
gets
us-
back, and Madagascar will turn it over.
And I think that'll do it.
It's not looking great for the home team at this point.
Nope, not at all.
Sharp,
Follow
another
was
catch.
well timed to the sack. Love it. I sadly can't see who followed us, but nonetheless, that's 2 follows in one day.
Very nice. Welcome, welcome. So glad you made it.
And Jordan Miller's kick is up and good. My volume is a bit low. Alright. I'll fix that. I think we'll get to that. I'll
This
fix
is
it after this game.
our second batch of adjustments here.
I think it's like our fifth.
Red 10.
We're gonna be really good at this by the time this stream is over.
Look, we're gonna be pros come week 5.
Oh yeah,
41. Black 41.
come on,
Week
Hammerheads.
5 will be when Super Casual turns 1 year.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We should have like a birthday cake field for that,
I have actually a very, very cool
and just
idea
make
for
everybody
it.
play on it for one game.
So we're gonna change our Pro Bowl voting for this year.
Red 9.
It's only gonna be one team.
Set. Set up.
Oh wow, and we're gonna.
What I'm doing is I've been saving legacy teams over the seasons.
Green
So every
17.
team that has a winner
Green
is there, and it's
17.
going to be a tournament between the one Pro Bowl team and the legacy teams.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Obviously, it's from when regression started, so season 1 onwards, since the season 2 Flamingos and season 1 Chocobos would be slaughtered.
Blue 47.
I think they would.
47. Hike.
Amazing as they were, even the season 3 Wallabies.
Oh, Kobe,
Kobe Akawa is going to be stopped, but what a run.
Red
first and goal.
Red 31.
Outstanding effort.
I'll make a birthday cake for them.
And Kobayakawa finishes the job. Touchdown, Frost Giants.
Hike.
Dude,
30.
we should have all teams play on the birthday cake field to celebrate the 1-year anniversary.
If it looks good, I will. If it doesn't, I don't know about all teams.
Yeah, and I don't mean like the picture of a cake on the 50-yard line. I mean like the whole field is like the white cake.
Yeah,
And then-
no, I know. That's kind of where I'm wary because I'm not sure to turn out well for like how it looks in the game. Sort of like with the, it's kind of like with the Vipers. My worry is kind of like with the Vipers on the rush game tonight.
Yeah, make it a chocolate cake, chocolate icing, and then the yard lines could be in the like the, you know, the $5 tubes you get at the supermarket.
Maybe what I'll do
Yeah.
is I'll actually like put like little candle flames at the end of each of the yard markers, kind of like those. I don't know.
That's
I'll think of something. I'll come up
Look.
with an
Green
idea.
17.
I'm sure you might.
17. Red. Hike.
It's
Fourth
4th and
down.
1. Is Primetime going to score?
Oh, he's
No.
taking a shot. Man, it's incomplete.
It was the right play though.
Absolutely, absolutely. I applaud the hubris.
And
Lyndon
here comes
Baines
running,
Johnson.
and here comes running down the clock.
And that'll do it. Break
The-
30.
the dan-
Madagascar 0.
And the Dragons game is next. Wallabies at the Dragons.
So with that, the Wallabies are now the only undefeated team.
Really?
Yep.
Techs aren't undefeated?
Nope. I don't think so. No, Tech's loss. I don't know. I'd have to check the schedule page. Maybe the Techs are undefeated.
Techs beat Dragons, Aliens, Frost Giants, and then they won today. They're 4-0.
Oh, they're 4-0? Okay, so they're one of 2 teams.
How dare you sleep on the Techs?
Has any game in league history actually been the Dragons game? Oh yeah, plenty. When the Dragons played the Knights last season, when the Dragons upset the Frost Giants, who were then the Bears, that was a wild and crazy game. I remember Dave being there and just watching it as in live. A muff punt is what gives the Dragons basically the lead.
Durden has 9 catches for 53 yards.
God, this offense just needs to change its playbook
10 catches now,
for maybe 60.
maybe 60.
I think Durden is their wide receiver 3.
11.
I have to see where he lines up on depth chart. I
12.
wonder.
Is he trying to hit a bonus in his contract?
I don't know. Durden's having. So I have a theory here as to what's going on.
13.
Could you look at the player list and tell me what index number is Durden?
Let me pull it up.
14.
14. Oh my goodness.
Do I hear 15 as he runs out of bounds?
That's amazing.
Nope.
I have Jack Durden at 5, which would make him the number 3 wide receiver.
Yep, my theory's right.
That's amazing.
So
And-
because he's the slot wide receiver, he's getting open way more because he's got that speed, the awareness, and all of that. So as a result, he's throwing it.
It's now the last game of the night, I believe we're at.
Yep,
I didn't get the final on that. Was that 30-0?
30-0.
All right.
Is the Wallabies at
Right.
the Dragons?
I do feel bad for the Hammerheads. I don't care.
Hammerheads can still win this. We're doing Color Rush for both teams. By the way, just a reminder, Exo, you want to remind the Dragons that you are up.
I already did. I just
Perfect.
remembered.
Cool.
Did you remember to talk Color Rush?
Oh yeah, no, I remember. What's our weather for today?
High winds, dude, and cloudy.
Overcast night, high winds. All right, let's see. Where are we going? I feel like we've been in Atlanta twice. Where's a good Denver stadium? There we go.
Nebraska's pretty close.
All right, Denver has a 4% chance of winning. Who we
All
got
right,
winning this game?
I'm going to say Wallabies minus 18.
All right. I think they're going to cover the spread.
Well, yeah. I think so too. I'm rooting for Denver though.
Look,
If I could in the booth.
if there's ever a time to root for a team when they have single-digit odds of winning, you root for them.
Yeah.
Imagine that 4% percent chance of winning happens.
I mean, it did happen. You do 1,000 sims. That means it happened 40 times.
Yeah. Have the Wallabies ever had a character named Rocco? No, they have not.
I don't get that reference.
Rocco's Modern Life?
No.
No?
I'll Google it.
All right.
Blue 47. Blue 47. Hike.
Ryan Heaves is sacked. It is 3rd and 17. There's a statement from the Wallabies, which is the best player at destroying the Wallabies is their quarterback.
3 and out, but against the Wallabies.
Ryan Heath saga is almost too much. Denver gets a stop early.
Pressing
How about
Graham.
that? How about that 4%?
But dang, this
We're still young.
thing.
And hey, Exo Portal got a catch for 4 yards.
Yes.
First catch of the day.
And Leon Hopkins is going to get the first down here. How come the poll hasn't closed yet? I have no idea. Who won Knights v Lions? The Knights cleaned up as a Delhi Depengu. Ding dang.
Dang. Like, all I can say is, like, seriously, dang.
I do like that Ryan Heaves stole Barry Zito's old athletics jersey to join the Wallabies.
I love it.
Black 21. Black 21.
I will make sure that you get paid. Don't worry.
Oh, there's a block and there's a touchdown.
Can't say I didn't expect that.
And New Zealand takes the lead that we all saw coming.
Jumps out. A lot of ball game left.
Plenty of ball game.
Red 10. Red 10.
As
Dead
Matt
Rabbit
avoids a
1990.
sack and finds Adonis King.
Excuse me. Dead Rabbit 1990. I was the only one who bet on the Vipers, and I want my comeuppance.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fix that afterwards.
Consider yourself come upped.
Actually, Adam, you're here. You have mod access. Can you close out the poll, please? If you don't know how to do it, you're gonna click the little sword thing, and then on the left-hand side, there's gonna be a bunch of things. You're gonna click the bottom one, and click the Vipers is the winner.
Black 11. Black 11.
As Joe Burrow will get the first down.
There we go.
Red 44. Red 49.
Ryan Heath so wide open. I have seen Apache.
He caught Denver in a 6-2 defense there.
47.
Heaves is not missed yet.
He's not going to miss here, as that is an Austin Ronick touchdown.
Well done.
Please just don't let this be a shutout.
It won't be a shutout as long as you score.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you require. Oh, Dayton.
Getting sacked like that is not going to help.
Look out, Dayton.
He had no time there to even look out.
Green 29. Green 29.
Glad you liked the layout. Hydra made it as Dayton Mack is sacked again. Are we going to see a safety as 3rd and 31? Jeez Louise.
Perhaps.
He's got all the time in the world. A deep
Oh,
ding dang.
arm punt.
Blue
Look,
26. Blue 26.
that was the right play.
Absolutely.
It didn't work, but it was the right play as there's another touchdown.
Oh, no.
Ronick runs out of bounds.
Well, why?
On accident.
He got disoriented.
Triggered the animation. The animation, even.
Black 21. Black 21. Hike.
Wallaby's not messing around tonight. I still don't think Heaves has missed yet.
Nope.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
He's been absolutely tearing apart the Denver defense. As Troy Pressing will get this one. And they're going to have to settle for a week-wide field goal. As William Slayton is not here, I'm going to say what he would like to say, which is, go for it, you cowards.
I would take the 17-point lead and be fine with it.
No. Slayton also hasn't done anything.
Red 9.
So.
Red 9. Hike.
All right, let's see what the Dragons can do here. Make a main stop for a loss on first down.
Black 11. Ready. Hike.
Dayton Mack has time. He's going to decide to run with it and get nowhere.
Red 9. Red 9. Go.
When you're that far, you just can't run it. That's impossible to do.
I agree. Quite impossible.
Yep.
Alcie's great. Did that turn into 2 players?
I think it did.
I don't know.
I think so. In kick and punt returns, 2 players can occupy the same space.
Okay. So we have teleportation and then cellular mitosis.
Yeah, it's really amazing that no one has laser vision yet. And there's the first incompletion of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Blue 33. Go.
I'm such a bad opponent. I'd want to discover new numbers while stopping my opponent.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
He's now missed 2 in a row.
Terrible.
Which honestly cut him.
Yeah, back on track.
Blue 4.
Ryan Hughes reminds people he might be winning. Oh no.
Hike.
Ooh, here we go. Which quarterback would you rather have right now, Heaves or Gase?
Set.
Ooh. I don't know. Heaves is looking really good right now. You got there's recency bias happening here. His pressing gets into the end zone for another touchdown.
That's why I went with both of them who have been really good recently.
Yep, that's a good one to ponder. Heaves over 200 yards for the half already.
Yeah.
Pace yourself, Ryan Heaves. A 4-quarter game.
This is the Wallabies. They don't know the term pacing yourself.
No.
They never have, they never will.
41. Black.
It's me when I get on a treadmill every January 1st.
Try to have a little Fitbit to keep track of my pace.
Black 11.
Oh,
Black 11. Sit up.
just a little friend on your wrist.
Exactly. There's my little splurge. It's Bonnie McBotterson.
Uh-oh.
I really wanted him to just take it to the house and be the slowest
He was-
touchdown.
Black 11.
He was gone if he had only 1 broken ankle instead of 2.
Pacing
There's
for
McMahon.
20 car in front of the
Blue
racers.
7. Blue 7. Set. Hut. Green 29. Green 29. Strike.
Denver going to make a go of it here at the end of the first half,
Look,
but
he
not
got
with that.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
Big 3rd down.
Hut.
I think they're going to have to settle for a field goal in a minute.
That's the formation they wanted. He throws it away.
I'm really glad that turning off intentional grounding did not keep the that on. Did not get rid of the throwing it away.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, so if you turn off delay of game, the AI will not run out the clock.
Is that right?
It is.
Huh.
Blue 7.
It just keeps, it'll just snap it right away?
Yeah.
Huh. Burrow with a big catch, and New Zealand knocking on the door again. Well, maybe not on the door. They're at the front porch. Now they're approaching. They're on the first step.
Considering how they've been playing, it's knocking on the door from the 20.
Ronick with 97 yards in the first half already. And pressing is gone.
No about knocking on the door. No, he just busted through it.
Busted through the door.
He Kool-Aid manned it. Kool-Aid manned? Is that how you phrase it? I don't know.
Yes. Kool-Aid Man is a recognized verb.
So actually said recent. We let up points.
I Kool-Aid Man, you Kool-Aid Man, he, she, it Kool-Aid Man.
People are demanding a resem.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Not going to happen, considering how it takes a lot for me to resend.
At the half, 31-3. Denver getting the ball to start the third quarter. And I need to remind myself to send you Knights, Lions.
Or just
log.
post them in the game log section, game stats.
All right.
Dang, Mac. Come
Well,
on.
Because Toasty will grab them for his bot, and Tater, I believe, is also grabbing them for his bot. And they're making a super bot, and it's going to be amazing.
I'm excited for that. That'd be like Godzilla versus Mothra.
Mac,
Exactly.
that never works. That legitimately never works just running with a QB.
The QB run is always a tackle for a loss.
Green 46. Green 46.
Hammerheads can still win this. Yeah. Maybe if you ever make a merchandise line, I'll just have the Hammerheads logo and I'll just say below it, can still win this.
Pressing over 100 yards from scrimmage.
Oof.
Blue 7. Blue 7. Set. Tonight.
And pressing will get enough for the first down.
Green 29.
That'll kill his average, though.
Yeah, I think it's over 20 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Blue 7.
Or no, it's over 15, my apologies. His average is really suffering from that one. As Nick Waddle is going to
Get the
get
block.
close.
First and goal.
Set.
What was the spread you said? 18?
I said 18.
As pressing's in for the touchdown. That's going to kill his average. He could have kept going.
Or they should let him run until somebody tackles him.
Yeah.
You know, to the edge of the field, to the goalpost, up the steps, to the parking lot.
It's going. It's like that John Boy's article. 17. It's not 1776.
17,776.
There we go. I'm glad you knew what I was referencing.
Yes. That was a fantastic piece of writing, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic piece of media, frankly, with all that they did with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, anything John Boyce does is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fool for his stuff.
He's very good. Now sees Gray accosted at midfield.
Yeah, I think Denver's giving up this game. At a certain point where just morale just hits a
Red
low.
10. Red 10. Tonight.
Pressing, on the other hand, is running stronger and freer than he has the whole game. 150 yards from scrimmage, 3 touchdowns with a quarter to go.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Tonight.
Slayton will get his first reception of the night, making the 2nd and 1.
Set hike.
He's 20-23. I think he might win quarterback of the year.
Green 46. Green 46.
He's making a case.
16.
Definitely
Red
is.
16. Set hike.
And that was a clutch drop.
Black 21. Black 21. Set. Set hike. Red 16. Red 16. Set hike.
Right flat is open. Touchdown.
Did the crowd boo the incompletion? They sure did. Crowd will always boo incompletions for the team that is home.
That's good. That's true to life.
Ready.
Yeah. Actually, as a Jets fan, I generally just boo whenever the team is on the field.
And that is your right to self-expression.
Yes.
Hike.
And also the fact that the Jets are just terrible.
Also true. Nice catch by King.
Blue 4.
Third and gets to third and medium.
And King is going to get the first down.
Blue 4. Blue 4. Set hike.
St. Mac. It's non-intentional grounding. It's a hold. Making this 1st and 20.
Red 10. Red 10.
Look, if you're going to, as John McKay once said, the strategy is simple. Hold when you're at home, don't when you're not.
Ready.
Geography is everything.
Hike.
Still my favorite John McKay quote, though, was asked how he felt about his team's execution. As Exo Quarter will get that one.
Black 5.
Yes,
Black
I'm all for it.
Set hike.
Be sure to join us on Wednesday when we have Wallabies at Aztecs, Frost Giants, Dragons, Twisters at Hammerheads, Rush at Knights, oh boy, Alien Vipers, and Victorious Lions at Flamingos. That'll be a.
How is this not a safety?
How is that not a safety? You need to go out of the end zone.
Oh, I think there's a late hold. This is coming back.
That was a very late flag. You got to be
Very,
kidding.
very late.
Come on.
But it's 1st and 10 from their own 0. They didn't move. And there's a safety.
There it is. Wow. The classic 4-5 to 5. If that is scoregami, I don't know what is.
That is absolutely scoregami.
Set.
It was a
We have a-
99.9 yard touchdown.
Is Toasty Build a scoregami bot?
I don't think so. I think that's...
Probably not too high up on its to-do list.
No, especially
Green
because
29. Set.
I'd have to go. Tater, what did you miss? I've added the Hammerheads lost.
Blue 26.
Another catch, XO.
Blue 20. Hike.
Is Exo still there?
I don't know.
I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got another one. This one for a loss. That'll bring up turnover on down.
23. Set.
Where do you go from here, XO? What do you take away from this game?
I feel like my player is not the problem here.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think actually anyone on the Dragons is the problem here.
Yeah, you just ran into a brick wall.
Like, the Wallabies are just a really, really good team.
We have yet to win a game this season.
Sure, but you guys...
Well,
have
you got a
played
lot
the
of season
Wallabies
left.
Twice. Who else have you played?
Don't get discouraged just yet. There's a big catch by Hopkins.
Black 39. Black 39.
Denver going to take a crack at double digits here.
Love it. You've also played the Aztecs. Who else have you guys played? It's not like you've played like an easy schedule thus far. For all the complaining that the Frost Giants do about their schedule, I actually think the Dragons have a worse schedule.
Blue 47.
Tex, Hammerheads, and Wallabies. Those were your first 3 games of the year.
Yes, outside of the Hammerheads.
You were 0-3.
Yeah, like it's
9. Set. Go.
I expect you to finish around 500, and none of those first games were going to be games I expected you to be the favorites in.
Yep.
Set hike.
And you get the Wallabies again on Wednesday. And then the Frost Giants.
No, I don't. No,
No,
we
they
don't.
don't have the Wallabies on Wednesday. That one I know they don't have.
No, excuse me. I'm looking at today's. You get Frost Giants on Wednesday.
Okay, that'll be good. That's a good rivalry game.
And then Tex on Friday.
Oof.
Let the good times roll.
But then your second half has to be good. As ooh, are we going to see a second safety? No.
We are
That'll do
not.
it. 5-52. What a game.
Thanks a bunch, TLK. It was fun.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining the booth. And we will see you all on Wednesday.